Okay, so I'm going to create a new package. So under this source folder, I'm going to create a new package. Right click and new package. So I'll simply say that generate programs. Click on finish. Now I want to create a Junit class. How can we create a Junit class? So right click and so select a new Junit test case. You can see that. If you don't find here, go to other and search for the Junit. Here you can search Junit. See, only you'll get a Junit, Java Junit. Select the Junit test case, click on next. So you can see here Junit 3, Junit 4, new Jupyter Junit test. Okay, so now you can give here Heroku app login test. Heroku app login test. See, you have before all, after all, before each, after each. So whatever you want, you can select. I am selecting before each and after each also. So that means I am taking all the annotations. If you're necessary, only you take them. Just check the checkboxes. If not necessary, uncheck the checkboxes based on your need. Okay. You need to add a Junit 5 library to your project. So why you need to add libraries? To use that software classes in your project. Now I want to use all the Junit code. I need to add that library to my project so that I can use. So add that. See, the Junit 5 is added to this project so that all the Junit 5 classes, these are all the annotations, I can reuse them here. See, that's why you're getting no errors here. Otherwise, if you don't add Junit 5, it will throw errors for you. So now all are imported also by default. See, after all, after each, before all, before each, test annotation and assertions also. So this is how you can see at the test annotation automatically you got it. So we didn't select there, still you'll get. So this is the before all, after all, before each and after each. So the first step is you have to declare your WebDriver. Driver is a global variable. So declare private static. So WebDriver driver equal to null. So private static WebDriver weight also. Weight equal to null. So, and this is the one, WebDriver weight. So this is the one. So why we declared global variables, global static variables? See here, static method, but these are all non-static. You have to use this driver in all the methods, right? Then how can you use a variable that is in both static and non-static method? That variable should be a static, then only you can access, otherwise you cannot access. So now, so let's go and first launch the browser. Okay. So launch the browser. So driver equal to new Chrome driver. See that I'm not writing here again WebDriver type. Why? I already declared the driver type here. So you have to use only variable name. That's what I'm using. So take Chrome driver, and so this will refer with this value after this line, because first before all will execute, right? Before all will execute first. So it will come here, it will execute that. Then, so maximize the window. So driver dot manage method dot window method dot maximize. Maximize the window and add implicit weight. Driver dot, so manage method dot timeouts method dot implicitly weight up. So duration dot of seconds. Ten seconds I'm giving. Then, so if you want to open the application here, you can open the application one time only, right? So we want one time only. Open the application URL. One time it opens, that's enough for us. We don't want to know multiple times. Open the application URL. So driver dot get. So of URL. Get of URL. Just take this and go back. So this is the URL we want. Okay, just give it. Okay. Next. After that, so we have this wait, wait command we need, right? Maybe before opening, you can put a wait command also. Otherwise, you can put a wait command here. Create object, WebDriver wait. So wait equal to, already wait we declared globally. Wait equal to new. So WebDriver wait of, so driver comma duration dot of millis. So basically, I want to use different methods. That's why I'm using millis. 20,000 milliseconds means 20 seconds I'm giving. Then you can use so next you wait for this. So this is all the test cases you need to see that. Verify the page title and page heading. Both you can write here and validate that. So I'm going to use assertions also here. First, I will use a wait command. Then I'm going to use, so these things. Let's go and see wait dot until expected conditions dot title contains. So you can take the title. So what is the title? Right click, inspect, go to head tag. So look for the title tag. So this is the title tag, copy this and paste it here. Okay, done. Next, you can put assertions directly now itself. I'm putting, it will wait, first wait, then you put assertions. Assertions doesn't wait. You need to understand. It just compares, that's it. So assertions class dot assert equals, I'm doing assert equals. See, assert equals, you have expected and actual values both. So expected values, driver dot get title, and my actual is, so this is my actual value. Okay, that's how. And heading, right? We need to wait, verify the heading also. Is heading. So first wait dot until expected conditions dot presence of element located. Presence of element located. So by dot xpath, and you can put the xpath. So this is the title, right? A heading. So there is a h1 tag. So you can take a copy xpath if you want, and you can just paste it here. So that's it. So you can put single quotes, single quotes. That's it. Let me write, okay? So you can observe this. See, this is all in the before all only. So before this is the one-time code it will execute, right? I want browser one time only. Opening the application URL one time only. Verifying that page title one time is enough for me. And this is also, if you want to add a, heading, header text, if you want to verify, maybe you can get this header text, this welcome to the internet, this text, you can get it and you can assert it. First get that. So how to fetch string header text equal to, so driver dot find element, so by dot xpath. So how can you fetch the header text?
Get text.
Get text method. Excellent. So get text method you can use. So dot get text method. So that will store here. Now you can assert it now. You got the value from the web page, assert it. How to assert? Assertions class dot assert equals. Maybe if you want assert true also, you can do that. So I'll show you assert true also sometime later, okay? So assert equals, use that. Assert equals means, so what you are expecting. So my expectation is this one. So you copy this text, okay? This is your expectation. And this is your actual value. Actual value means what is there in the web driver is going to fetch for you. That's the actual value always. From web page, you're getting that. That's the actual value. This is the actual and this is the expectation. So this is how you can compare so assertions here. Okay, so that's all. And next, what is there? So go and see that. Click on form authentication. This is also one-time effort. I don't want to multiple times. So I can write here itself. Click on form authentication. So driver dot find element by dot link text. Why I am taking a link text locator? Any idea? Why I am taking it's a link text?
It's a link.
It's a link. It's a link. That's the reason. So click. Done. So it will go to next page. So there you have to put a verification in the before each. It is going to repeat, right? That's why I'm going to write a before each. But what you will write in the after all. After all, we'll execute the last after these test cases are done. This one test case, everything is done. Then after all, finally, maybe I'll close the browser. So that's the only thing I can write here. So driver dot, maybe I can put if so driver is not null. If driver is not null, then you call the driver dot close. So after all, also develop. So this is the setup, and this is the cleanup, destroy, tear down activities. We call that. Tear down activities means you are closing the driver. That's it. Over. Your test case is done. That's why you are closing. Now in the before all, so you clicked on this form authentication. You clicked. You reached this page. So a step is telling verify the login page head, address bar URL, and page heading. That's what I'm going to put it here. So every time I want to verify login page address bar URL and the page heading every time. Okay. So let me write all these verifications. First, I'll put wait. Always expected conditions you have to use. That is explicit wait you have to use. Wait dot until expected conditions. How can you verify the address bar URL? There is a URL contains. So partial URL you are verifying, you are waiting for this. So this one. So that URL you can give it. So can we give a complete? Of course you can give if you want. It's up to you. And the page heading. So you want to verify this page heading. See that this is the page heading H2. If you want, copy the CSS selector and I'll use CSS selector. Okay. See this. I'm going to write. So wait first. Wait dot until expected conditions dot presence of element located and so by dot CSS selector of CSS selector value. Okay. So now I need to assert this. So whether that element is there or not, how can you assert it? So here is that, how to assert. Let me show you. Assertions dot assert true. Assert true. See, there is assert true is overloaded here. It's up to you which one you want. See, you want to write some message, you can write a message. So Boolean condition you have to write. So what I'm going to do here is first I'll identify that element. Okay, let me identify that element. Element login header element equal to, so driver dot find element by dot CSS selector. I'm writing that CSS selector. So whether this element, import that. this element is present or not, I need to check because it is true. In the application, this element is there or not, you need to check. Is displayed. Is displayed will result what?
True or false?
So this is already true. So whatever you are going to get here, based on this line will pass. And if not, then you can say simply, so login header is not present. So if not true, this message will print in the log for you. So that easily you can trace it out, right? So why you got error here? Why assertion is failing? This will be a meaningful message you can write. That's how to assert true, how to use. Okay, I have used assert equals. Now I used assert true. Assert true means you have to use WebDriver Boolean methods inside to get the Boolean value. Or you can build up a Boolean method, Boolean value, how you will get. Even string methods also you can use. Okay. Now, so this is what I want to see every time my before each. I don't want anything. So this is going to repeat for every test method. After each is basically I'll just clean up the activities. Clean up the browser. So cache, I'll clean up the cache. Driver dot. So main is method dot. Delete all cookies. That's it. So it will clear the cache and start a new session. Right? That's the. Now, my first test case is test with invalid credentials, okay, or valid credentials, okay, valid credentials. We'll see. Login with valid credentials. We have that, right? Login with valid credentials. Okay. Sorry, guys. So test with valid credentials. The method name I'm giving, test with valid credentials. So valid credentials. So what is mean by test with valid credentials? So I can just simply say that started executing. Test with valid credentials method. And first, so you can see this. So you can type the username and password. You can type the username and password. So take this. You have, see that name is there, ID is there. So take ID, okay? So first maybe you have to clear the content. So you have to clear the content, right? In the edit box. What you can do first, identify that edit box. Okay. So I'll simply say web element, username, edit box equal to, so driver dot find element by dot ID and just give ID value. Why I'm doing like this is because I'm going to use this element twice. First, clear the content. Edit boxes. So how can you do that? Element
User
dot
not clear.
clear method. That's it. Now type the username value. Edit box dot send is this method. So and give your username. What is the username here? We have a username here, this one. Just give valid credentials, right? Both valid. So you have to give valid username and passwords. Same you do for the password also. But you have to change the this one password. Edit box. So I'm going to use a different locator. Okay. Now I'm going to use a name locator. Okay. So I want to use all the locators. ID again. If you are forgetting, I want to make you to remember one more time. That's why I'm taking all the locators. You should not make mistake on these locators. If they ask you how to give properly, ID, name, class name, CSS selector, XPath, link text, partial link text, tag name. That's it. So these are the locators you have to list out. So without any hesitation, that's a very, very important. If you hesitate also, that's not good because we are using so many times. Okay. Now the password is, okay, put it here, this value, because you're doing, while execution time, you have to do that manual execution at least once you do that, so that you'll get a better idea. So I'm doing here. Okay, done. So what is the next step? The steps. Click on login button. So driver dot find element by dot XPath. So we can use XPath. So login button. So this is the button. So I can use a type. I'll write my own XPath. So submit. So button tag // button tag square bracket @ type equal to submit dot click. Okay, and then see where it will go. It will go to next page, and you have to verify this first. Secure area page. See what you got. Flash success. ID also flash. You have to get this success message, and a flash is there. And you have to get that message also. Okay, you have to get that, and close icon also there. This is the close icon. So first validate this message. Okay, get this message first. So I can validate this message, or you can put first wait for. So I can wait because you clicked, you are going to the next page. Always wait. So wait for the success message, and wait dot until expected conditions dot title, not title, right? It's not title. We are looking for the message, the presence of element located. Presence of element located by dot ID. So give this ID. Our class is, that's a class is there? No, it's a class, right? Oh, we want, okay, spaces are there. I think it's going to be a problem. Let me take this. We'll use this later. Okay. So I waited for this. And, we can, so verify this header text. First we have to verify that, right? So let's get that text, okay? String success message equal to driver dot find element. So by dot class name. Let me use class name. If it works, okay. Otherwise, we'll write XPath, okay. I think this compound thing doesn't work out. So we have to see that how we can make it out. So we can use only, it won't work. It won't work. You have to use XPath only. So double forward slash star square bracket at the rate class equal to class value. Okay, so dot get text method. I'm getting the text, okay? I'm getting the text, and then I can put assertions. Assertions dot assert true. I'll put assert true. Maybe that text, okay? So the success message text is equal. Maybe some spaces are there. I want to trim that. Trim or assert true also you can use, okay? Assert equals. Let me use assert equals. Trim method I can use. 1 minute. So assert true, and you can get this message. So this message you can get it. See, a lot of spaces are there, right? You can ignore. Otherwise, assert true only will. Let's use assert true, because assert equals it doesn't work out. Why it doesn't work out? There are spaces. So there are spaces. That's why I can write contains this message or not. I can check that. So this is how you can check it. Now you can click on the logout. So just go down, click on logout link. So you have a href value I will use, because I haven't used it till now, href, right? Let me use href. Then we can move on. So click on logout link. So I want to show you how to use href. Okay. So driver dot find element. So by dot xpath. So how to write xpath? I want to show you. Slash a square bracket contains of at the rate href comma single quote logout, single quote close, square bracket close, dot click. Okay, so perfect. See, logout is there or not, right? It's a logout is there. So you missed this forward. It's okay. I use it contains. If I use it contains, you can skip anything, right? Href contains this logout or not. Remaining whatever is there, it doesn't matter. So that will take care. So that's the whole thing. And you click on that, it will come out log out of the secure area. So you can put this log out of the secure area. See, flash access, but this message you have to check that. So you have to get that, and you have to check this again. So these things you have to write again. I'll put this. Let me take this again. One more time. Log out success message. Log out success message. This is logged in success message. Okay, you can maybe you can put proper names. Okay. Okay. And log out success message, right? So log out success message. That's it. So let's run this and we'll close it here quickly. because so tomorrow we'll write the rest of the test cases, invalid credentials, all those things. Run as JUnit test you have to select. That's it. See, you will get a status bar and your test case passed, and the green color and the runs, errors, failures, you'll get a report like this. Okay, so that's the how you can see the generated test cases. So please write these test cases, okay, and you can see tomorrow I'll try to optimize this code. Okay, tomorrow I'll try to optimize this code and we'll see that. Yeah, thank you. And the remaining test case, I'll write more test cases here only in this class only, invalid test case with valid username, invalid password. Another test case with invalid password and valid. So like that, vice versa, different use cases we can test it, right? That's the manual test cases we can automate with the Selenium. Yeah, any questions?